So the final score at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium was Tottenham 3, Elfsborg 0. Tottenham qualifying for the knockout stage of the Europa League. Listen, a win's a win. We got it done in the end. It was far from convincing, to be fair. For the first 70 minutes, Tottenham huffed and they puffed. Didn't really look like we were going to score. Didn't really create anything meaningful. Sonny had a really good first half. That was a good positive for Spurs. He was taken off at half-time, as was Van der Ven, who was back in the Spurs lineup. Really good to see him back. Let's nurse him back into the side, though. Let's not get him playing too many minutes to start with. So 45 for me today was perfect. Wasn't stretched too much. To be fair, Elfsborg didn't create anything. Didn't really cause us any problems at all. But like I say, for the first 70 minutes, Tottenham didn't really create a lot. It looked like it was going to end in a boring 0-0 draw, and then who knows what would have happened to Spurs, whether they would have qualified. I think they possibly would have just about scraped through in the top 8 with a draw anyway, but a win was much needed. Let's be honest, it wasn't a convincing display, and we've been on such poor form lately that we really did need that victory. The turning point for me, I guess, was when Dragishin came off with an injury. More bad news for Spurs, more injury news. Dragishin had come off on at half-time for Van der Ven. Looked like he tweaked the knee, miscontrolled the ball, went to try and clear it by the touchline, and it looked like whether he overextended when he tried to clear it. He went down straight away, tried to continue, but knew straight away it was done, really. So he come off, and Dane Scarlett come on, and he was the man who broke the deadlock for Spurs. Lovely ball in from Kulu, and a nice header from Dane Scarlett, his first ever goal for Tottenham Hotspur in competitive football. Of course, he scored in friendlies before, but his first proper goal for Spurs, and fair play to him. He's been on loan to Oxford, he's been on loan to other sides, finally getting his chance tonight off the bench and getting a goal. The second goal for me was a thing of absolute beauty. What a great finish from the young lad. He'd come off the bench, Jay, I think that's his name. He'd come off the bench, he made a driving run, played a really good one too, I think with Mikey Moore, or Dane Scarlett, don't quote me on that, and then just lovely side foot finish into the corner to put Spurs 2 up. That looked like it was going to be a really comfortable 2-0 victory in the end. The two youngsters getting on the score sheet for Spurs. But in injury time, just to add the icing on the cake, Mikey Moore, who had a really quiet game, I thought, tried lots, tried his best. Nothing really come off for him, but he made a really good run and just drove at the Elfsborg defence, and his low shot found the bottom corner to make it 3-0. So Spurs comfortably in to the knockout stage. And it was the Spurs youngsters who did the business. I'm really proud of them tonight because, you know, when youngsters come in, you just want to see them do well. So to have 3 of them all score was just really nice. It's been a rough couple of months for the Spurs. So to win a game and have the youngsters come on and impress, and let's be fair, they did impress, was a really nice thing. We move on, guys. Let's hope Dragishin's injury isn't too bad. Listen, it doesn't change anything. We're still bloody awful. But it's a nice little perk up, isn't it? Good to see the youngsters do well. And we are into the knockout stages of the Europa League. Let me know what you think, guys. I'm happy. Wasn't happy on 70 minutes, but we got the job done. Let me know what you think. And as always, stay positive, stay poised, and stay Spurs.